first time and only time I've actually used that gavel.
Isn't that fun?
Be good if you had nuts in there, you know?
Excuse me?
Be good if you had some nuts in there.
Yes. Okay. Call the regular meeting of the Brattleboro Housing Partnerships to order on Monday, February 29th at 7 p.m. I think we're right on time. The review and approved minutes from the meeting of January 25th, 2016. And since I wasn't at this meeting, and
Well, the minutes are correct, but the agenda is wrong. Only a little thing for the check writing, check signing. I got hooked into taking May at the last meeting, and was not included.
Thank you, Tom. Okay.
Other than
Any
that,
comments on the, do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of January 25th? Tom has moved. Is there a second? Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
I probably shouldn't do that.
Okay. I would go through these.
All right, thank you. Resident and citizen participation, unfortunately, we have no residents present with us this evening. Staff report review, property managers, on the blue.
And the blue and the white follow
Yes.
for collections. I did ask about the collections, and Chelsea said that the people are getting their tax returns and paying their back rent. So right now, collections look a lot better than they did on this report.
Yeah.
Why are they having trouble filling the apartments? Isn't there a list?
There is a list, and they're going through it, and people have bad landlord references, or bad credit, or not enough income, or just a variety of things. We were hopeful after the purge that it would be much better. But
Because we certainly in Brattleboro are not suffering from a lot of vacancies.
no,
No, no, no.
no.
So in March, we will look for better rent
Yes.
receipts.
Yep.
The family self-sufficiency report, and orange. I was noting, as I was reading through this evening, that the Lucy Tell and Denise Brown were noting that it's hard, they're stressing the importance of housing, having a roof over your head, and how paying rent on time eliminates all stress. But all too often, to no avail, the lure of a new car somehow outweighs the importance of paying rent. So I'm glad we have this support for tenants to try to help keep them on time and regularly. Any other comments on the reports? The other thing was that I was interested in the partnership for, as what they described it as, the Family Self-Sufficiency Choreography, Youth Services and Home Ownership Program with Wyndham Windsor Housing Trust, new Director of Youth Services. I'm delighted that they're involving so many people on that.
Yes, they work very hard on getting other groups involved.
Move on to the Resident Services Monthly Report in pink. And then the family feature, which goes along with it. Any questions, comments?
Sounds like fun for the kids.
Yes, it does.
Art and Halloween. No school tomorrow?
No school
No.
tomorrow.
I'm looking at this one here and it's got me wondering if it's going to have an adult coloring class.
I can't give you any more information.
Actually, I can give you a little information. There are adult coloring books, rather delicate books coming out, and that is considered a mood stabilizing and calming process, and there are more and more people using those.
Sounds good to me.
So, I know there's one in our waiting room, which I did not put out. The participation in the Frost Elliott Elm Triangle network, is there any comments on that from Lorelei? Other than that she's kept her connection with that?
She's kept her connection. I don't think there's anything particular going on. I don't know, Tom.
Well, they generally go if they're having a meeting, and I had one last week and I wasn't able to go, so I'm not really up to date, but
Yeah.
it's quiet time before the spring.
Yeah, people aren't out and about so much yet.
Okay. The SASH program, and again, a newsletter on it as well as the report that comes to the commissioners. And I know it's probably impossible to read so close, but there are a number of bone builders, Tai Chi with Christine, Overeaters Anonymous, podiatrist, blood pressure clinic. So a lot going on through SASH. And the fact that this is SASH's Support the Services at Home is their 4th anniversary.
Yes.
It's really great. The Section 8 Shelter Plus Care transitions to housing on the gray. Nice to know that the project-based voucher sites, A.W. Richards and the upper story, appear stable with no known forthcoming vacancies, and so that's good to know.
Yeah, that's very good, and we're hoping to get some more vouchers out. But, as
How
they-
long does it take to port a voucher in?
That seems to be a fairly quick process. The initiating housing authority contacts David.
I see.
They arrange everything, and usually if somebody is porting in, they have a pretty good idea of, where they want to be, and they have connections. They're not just coming out of the blue.
Questions, comments?
No, just scratching my head.
Okay. Now, since Jack has been sitting here very patiently, we're down to the redevelopment manager's report, which we are going to have the pleasure of having in person. Thank you. It's all yours.
Did you want me to comment?
Absolutely.
Well, one of the, we had already got a copy of that, like I said. Grabbed the wrong document. Right, so the sliding doors are done. We had, a punch list. We found a few minor items and they've been corrected. We released the retainer, retainage. So we're done there.
The sills are in?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. We had one screen door that had a cracked track. So we had that replaced as well.
I'm just concerned some of the people with the wheelchairs have been
Oh, for those,
complaining to me.
we're fabricating. David on our maintenance staff had made this sort of.
He invented it, didn't he?
Yeah, I did, because there's nothing online. So I had these very heavy rubber ADA, ramps that I bought. So what he did was he took them, because they couldn't figure out how to navigate the sill, right, to get in and out, because the wheelchairs and scooters would actually bottom out. So these ramps, one went inside, one went outside, and what David did was he made this little bridge using a heavy like piano hinge on the inside ramp with a sort of a wand where you can actually flip it in when not in use and then flip it out to be able to get outside again.
Very
And
clever.
it is very clever, very clever.
That's great.
So we're having those fabricated, and they should be ready in about 4 weeks.
Good to know.
Yeah, so when people ask, please tell them.
Yep, they are coming. We certainly have
Get on the
them.
way.
Have a good
Be
weather.
here before Christmas.
Hopefully before that, before April will be here.
And Red Clover Commons.
Well, they've started framing on the third floor, and there's so many things that we look at, and I look at, as the process goes along. Do we want blind cabinets installed in the kitchens? Do we want, what are the sound attenuating hangers going to be like on the HVAC equipment?
You had commented earlier that you asked to have one of them installed and turned on so that you could hear.
Yeah, a length of ductwork to make sure the back pressure is present, and to make sure we don't get attenuation through or any sound resonating between floors and within the unit. So yeah, hopefully, they're new state-of-the-art. It's new state-of-the-art equipment. It's really good equipment. So I think we're going to be very happy with that.
As part of your report, you said that you determined that the funding available for heat pumps through Cummins Energy required additional work, which would have involved taking loans for them. And so we're decided we're not prepared to take on debt at this time. Was that for Red Clover Commons?
Oh, no, it was for
I just wanted
the
to-
other properties.
For the other
For the
properties?
for the BHP, Brattleboro Housing Authority property.
Okay.
Public housing. It starts out that there's money available for heat pumps, but then there's all this other work that needs to be done that we're just not prepared to do, going through an insulating, going into attics and, insulating. A lot of that's been done, but they wanted to go through and do a study and maybe look at windows and doors and things, and it's too big right now to take on, and if we go to RAD in the future, those things will be covered through funding available through the RAD process, so.
Translation of RAD?
Rental assistance demonstration, so.
Okay.
So the properties would be an opportunity to rehab the buildings under a different program.
No, I'm just aware that there are so many acronyms. Translate all as possible.
We need a
Years with
guide.
the housing authority, we're still learning it, yeah.
We need a 20-page guide to acronyms.
Right. And we have some wonderful photographs, the clerk's report for Red Clover Commons project. Do you have any comments on what we're looking at, Jeff?
I don't know where, it's all interesting, but the modular construction of the panels that they deliver is interesting. Of course, sometimes they don't come in fully plumb and they have to be adjusted in the field, but which drives some of the carpenters crazy. I'm sure they'd rather be
Just doing it.
cutting and
Yes.
doing, cutting their own studs and doing it. But it's it's all done. These sections are done in a factory and they're delivered and
That explains why it's going up so fast.
yeah. Craned in place, dropped in, and but it's it's a great process. The concrete in the basement, the garage went really well. We've been working out. Well, as far as the pictures go, there's drain details going in. There's a lot of different things, but it's.
But I remember that we had some drainage issues next to the road, between Walgreen and the road.
Yeah, the site grading and, reducing impervious surfaces and creating, dealing with the water on site was a real challenge for our civil engineer. And Tom will tell, but we think they did a great job with everything with the grading. It created a lot of interesting challenges when placing utilities and different things just to try to, achieve what we're trying to achieve by having water actually percolate in on site so it doesn't run off and run into, other properties or affect the kettle pond or, anything like that. So it's going to be a tremendous improvement over what was there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I appreciate your being here.
Sure.
Any other comments from other commissioners? So the next step is to move on to financial review. No, I'm sorry, I'm not finished on that. Not the photos, the funding.
Don't think we have anything new on funding.
And community planning for the future of Melrose.
What's going on with their future of Melrose right now?
Well, we will be meeting was it April or March? March, with several folks from the town. And Agency of Natural Resources, Rivers and Streams, and we'll be discussing, a hydraulic and hydrologic analysis that was done for us by an engineering firm. So we'll be...
And we received that last
We did, yeah. So we'll be discussing that and applying the data to, in real terms, and what we can achieve there on the property long term.
So at this point in time, we don't know what can be done.
No.
It's all ideas that we gotta fly up and pull them.
Right, there are certainly buildings that are in the floodway that are not at all viable, and, we don't know really what's gonna happen with the rest of the property. But again, what we could achieve with taking some of the bank away, returning the stream to sort of its somewhat natural course, and the effects of the bridges and all of that. So that needs to be boiled down, and we'll have to find a solution.
Was there a problem there this week with all that water?
No,
Awesome.
no, yeah,
It was a hell of a lot of rain.
there was.
I was over in Hinsdale on Thursday, and the Oswego River was running over its banks. It was scary. It was about a foot higher than a dam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The whetstone was high and fast, but it was well
It was
its
contained.
bank.
Yeah.
I made the point of going down Williams Street to see.
You're a brave woman.
I'm curious every once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Financial review, monthly checklist.
Well, once again, Green Mountain Power wins the award.
Yep, every time.
I propose some heat pumps, I think, in the not too distant future.
Well, it's okay. We're definitely looking at capital expenditures that could help us reduce our energy costs and our operating, so.
But you will notice that MV for Hire and Vermont Roadworks, who are our snow plowing companies, didn't get all that much money this January.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yes.
Yes. Check signing, Tom, you've, first.
Yeah, I volunteered for May last.
And Pat, you've been doing February. I will be doing March. Bill in April, and I forgot to mention, I didn't hear from Bill.
I had heard from him, I believe he's in Florida.
We can't send checks from Florida, can we?
No, but he'll be back by April.
But I'm ready to volunteer for May.
And you volunteered for May.
All right, we're good.
Up to June now. I think we can wait a month before we decide.
Yeah.
And approve the 2016 annual plan as presented. Is that what I said?
I believe it is, yeah. Good. Or what's this, has something to do with I certainly don't have anything else to worry about it.
And do I hear a motion to enter executive session to discuss
So moved.
personnel? Second? That second. Thank you very much. Mary, thank you very much.
Welcome.